Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pitbull Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the Florida International Panthers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Gamecocks offense will be first on the attack. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
And that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
Caught in the backfield, it's Rex Steiner. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. There he goes. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, FIU. The defense putting points on the board. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Got the quick completion. Gets away from one, finds some space. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you can do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
Looking downfield, it's Wimsatt. Bringing the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Panthers offense will have its first possession of the game. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you can make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks looks closer than a brother, people.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. On his feet at the 40. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The offense set for a first down play. Might as well give it to him again. Powers through the defender. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. FIU set up with another first down. Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. Rushes on him. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
And the Gamecocks are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell.
He smashes his way through again. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and that might open up some big plays down the field.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Looking to throw, it's Wimsatt. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Gives it on the option. Got the first down, looking for more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The play action fake. Quarterback now breaking the field. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, going up top. Finds a tight end. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. How about these two running games so far? Dominant. dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. FIU will line up to punt. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Off-play action on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. From the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think he'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
To the air, it's Wimsatt. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Catch in the middle, it's Petway. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Fighting off the defender. Oh, he's got some space. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And I absolutely love the option, but this is part of it, right? The quarterback has to make a lot of reads really quickly and then carry the football and take care of that thing. So I think, the fumble was caused there. We don't know why, but this is part of the option risk you run by running it.
They'll run it from the gun. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Panthers in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, a lot of space. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Florida International. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Yo, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
They'll try the right side. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
Looking for a man, it's Wimsatt. Got it in the middle, it's Petway.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Holds and fires complete to the right. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Breaks into the open. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it on the run. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to...
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Jax St, 10.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working, a lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
He's got him this time. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. FIU pushing tempo. They'll go to the ground. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. And the Panthers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Throwing right. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the 2nd half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Leaves it with the running back. Fights off a defender. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Gamecocks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Wimsatt. Under fire. quickly to the tight end. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Perry. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Gamecocks will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. Going for the marker on the ground. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. That's caught, it's Dawson. Turning it on! Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. And the Panthers have this offense rolling. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking to fire. Gets it to the back. Shakes off the defender. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. With the catch, it's Owens. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Panthers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. A 1st down run in the red zone. Backs going for the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, it's Wimsatt. Caught over the middle, it's Petway. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Oh, they're after him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Panthers can really attack on this second and short. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in here.
It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those two interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Well, they tried to go play action on that one to see if they could freeze the defense, but a great job getting to the quarterback, not being fooled by it and forcing the incompletion.
He'll pull it on the read. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Jacksonville State, 16.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Gonna run it. It's Owens. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13. Firing to the right, complete. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Here on third down. To the air, it's Jenkins. Makes the grab on the left. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the fourth quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He might want another play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. FIU will line up to punt. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell the defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jax St. Tackle is made at the 38. Let's see just how daring they'll be on fourth down. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game.
There he goes. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Now facing a third and long. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw. It's Jenkins. Here's a hit. That's caught. It's Dawson. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Florida International.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. Quickly out to the tight end. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on fourth down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up with the execution and make it happen?
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of the big play coming on third and long. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Timeout, Florida International.
Here they come, facing third and long from the 20. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man on the left. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Running back searching for a hole. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory, as we have victory formation coming. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they